Hello again, my name's Gabe Zola. Coming back from the gun range this morning, I picked up a little of KFYI. And the talking heads were discussing the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. Someone needs to ask Nancy Pelosi, someone needs to ask Tom Perez, someone needs to ask Keith Ellison, someone needs to ask Chucky Schumer, and someone needs to ask citizen Barack Hussein Obama, what's affordable with the Affordable Health Care Act? Now, I went ahead and did a little bit of Googling, and again, listening to the radio, they were talking about the cost of the Affordable Care Act, known as Obamacare. The average median family income for Arizona was $61,042 in 2015. Compared to the median U.S. family income, Arizona median family income is $7,218 lower. Like the median household income numbers, 2016 family income data will be released in September of 2017. So the information that I've given you is the most current. The talking heads on KFYI were discussing the cost of the Affordable Health Care Act in Arizona. The average price for a family of four would be over $1,000 a month for the premium. And that's with approximately a $15,000 copay. So what that means is that the family would be responsible for the first $15,000 in whatever work was done, after paying $12,000 a year. That's $27,000 they'd be responsible for in the first year if they required to have anything of any consequence done to any one of the family members. That's more than half of their income before taxes. So who in their right mind would think that any of this is affordable? Yet, as I have stated in previous videos, they call it the Affordable Health Care Act to ram it further up our you-know-what. It's a complete joke. Nobody can afford it. Folks, Obamacare was designed to do what it's done, turn our healthcare system upside down and inside out. It was designed to shoehorn us into single payer. Apparently, President Trump met with the leader of Australia, and he said their healthcare is better than ours. Bernie Sanders was all over that. You know why? Because Australia has similar healthcare as does Canada, which is single payer. It's totally insane what Obama's done to this country, and he's sitting back getting $400,000 a year in pension, Secret Service for the rest of his miserable life for him and that Big Mike, and I guess the kids. Totally crazy. They're not even his kids. That's sort of what I think. So can someone ask Nancy Pelosi, Tom Perez, Keith Ellison, Chucky Schumer, what part of Obamacare is affordable? What part of it is affordable? I just gave you an example in Arizona. The average income is $61,042. That was in 2015. And if the family of four bought a premium, they'd spend $12,000 just for the insurance and another $15,000 if anything ever happened of any consequence. That's $27,000. And that $61,042 is before federal taxes and state taxes. It's a complete joke. An absolute complete joke. And the Democrats, they keep pushing it. Nobody can afford the unaffordable Health Care Act known as Obamacare. Tell me where I'm wrong. You can't, can you?